Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Alex, your friendly neighborhood genealogist, and today we're diving into something that's near and dear to my heart, and probably yours too if you're into family history. We're talking about the biggest challenges we face as genealogists during research. Trust me, I've been knee-deep in old census records, dusty archives, and family trees for over a decade now, and let me tell you, it's not all smooth sailing. But hey, that's what makes the breakthroughs so rewarding, right? If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on more tips, stories, and genealogy adventures. And if you've got your own horror stories from research, drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear them and maybe even feature them in a future video. All right, let's jump in. First off, one of the absolute biggest hurdles I run into all the time is incomplete or missing records. Picture this. You're hot on the trail of your great-great-grandpa. You've got a lead from a family Bible or an old letter, and you head to the archives or an online database, only to find that the records from that year were destroyed in a fire, a flood, or just plain lost to time. It happened to me last year when I was tracing my Irish roots, the Great Famine era records. Poof, gone in many cases. It's frustrating, but it teaches you to get creative. I end up cross-referencing with newspapers, church registers, or even land deeds to piece things together. Pro tip, always check multiple sources. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Next up, and this one's a doozy, name variations and spelling mishaps. Oh man, if I had a nickel for every time an ancestor's name was butchered by a census taker, I'd be retired on a beach somewhere. Seriously, folks, think about it. Immigrants coming through Ellis Island, clerks who couldn't spell foreign names, or just plain handwriting that's illegible. My own family name has been spelled 3 different ways in the same decade. I've spent hours searching for Schmidt, only to find it as Smith or Schmidt. The challenge here is patience and wildcards in search engines, like using asterisks for variations. It's like being a detective, but with more typos. Speaking of detectives, let's talk about those infamous brick walls. You know, when you've exhausted every lead and hit a dead end. I've had one in my Italian line for years. Can't figure out where Nana's parents came from before they hit the US in the 1890s. Privacy laws add to this, especially for anything post-1930s. Governments protect living people's info, which is great for privacy, but tough for us researchers. I once waited months for a vital record release, only to find it redacted. The key? Networking. Join genealogy forums, Facebook groups, or even DNA matches on sites like Ancestry or 23andMe. Sometimes a distant cousin has the missing puzzle piece. Another challenge that's hit my wallet hard is the cost factor. Free resources like Family Search are awesome, but for the juicy stuff, detailed censuses, military records, or international databases, you often need subscriptions. I've shelled out for Ancestry, MyHeritage, and FindMePast, and it adds up. Plus, travel to archives, gas, hotels, copying fees, oof. As a budget-conscious genealogist, I time my subscriptions around sales and use library editions when I can. If you're just starting, start free and build from there. Don't go broke chasing ghosts. Language barriers are a sneaky one too, especially if your family tree spans continents. I've tangled with German Fraktur script, Italian Church Latin, and even some Polish records that might as well be hieroglyphs. Google Translate helps, but it's not perfect for old dialects. I once mistranslated a word and thought an ancestor was a thief instead of a thresher. Big difference. Solution? Language apps, online translators, or collaborating with native speakers in genealogy communities. It's all part of the fun, turning research into a cultural adventure. Organizing all this info. That's a challenge that sneaks up on you. Early on, I had notes scattered across notebooks, digital files, and sticky notes. Total chaos. Now I use software like Roots Magic or even just Evernote to keep family trees, sources, and timelines straight. But verifying everything? Phew, that's ongoing. Fake family trees online can lead you astray, so I always cite sources and double-check. One time, I chased a royal connection for weeks. Turns out it was a myth. Lesson learned. Question everything. And let's not forget the emotional side. Genealogy can stir up family secrets, adoptions, scandals, or tough histories like slavery or war traumas. I've uncovered some heavy stuff in my own tree, and it hits you. It's challenging to handle sensitively, especially when sharing with relatives. But it also brings families closer, sparking those "whoa, really?" conversations at reunions. Phew, that's a lot. But these challenges are what make genealogy so addictive. Every obstacle overcome feels like a win, and the stories you uncover? Priceless. If you're facing any of these, you're not alone. We're all in this together. What's your biggest genealogy headache? Share in the comments, and maybe I'll do a follow-up with solutions. Thanks for watching, folks. If you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up, share it with your fellow history buffs, and subscribe for more. Until next time, keep digging. Your ancestors are waiting. See ya.